Hi, welcome to XOAP Tech Videos. Today, I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot DSC configurations using XOAP. One of the features that can help you is versioning of your configurations in XOAP. So if you go to the configurations, and for this case, you check Demo Configuration and click Edit, you will see that we have two versions of this configuration. First is Initial version, and the second one is version where we are creating a local user. So every change, every new resource, or every change of values for some parameter can be saved as new version in our configuration wizard. And how do you use this version? You use this version in combination with configuration management groups. If you open one configuration management group, you will see that you need to provide configuration management group name and configuration. For each configuration, you need to select specific version, so you can decide which version will be applied to specific group. Latest always applies the latest available version to the group. I only recommend this for dev and test environments because all changes you are doing will be automatically applied, and you do not want that on your prod environment. Also, in selected nodes you can see all nodes which are part of this group and on which disk XOAP applications and monitoring version 0.10 will be applied. If you go to the configuration management nodes, you can see the table with all nodes in your workspace. There are three statuses of compliance state. It's non-compliant, compliant, and running. As name said, non-compliant means that something is not okay. That server is maybe not communicating with XOAP, or there may be some incorrectly applied resources. Compliant means that everything is okay. All resources that are in the DSC configuration are applied. Running means that DSC configuration is currently being applied on that server. Another thing you can notice in this data table is last activity. Now you can see that this server is not communicating with XOAP. Last activity was a few days ago. You can check what's happening if the server is shut down, or maybe you have some additional communications issues. On our dashboard, you can find information about API. Communication between a node and API needs to be allowed. So your server must have open port 443 for api.xoap.io and following IP addresses must be whitelisted. If you go back to the nodes, you can click on the compliance status to get compliant history. If you click one more time on compliance history, you will get the list of resources used in this specific configuration on this specific run. You can notice that only two resources are applied here. And for the resources which are not in the desired state, you have the log. For the resources which are in desired state, you do not have that option. If you click on the log, you will find the reason why this server is non-compliant. In this case, one application was not installed properly. Another way to check what is happening is if you go to the Action menu and click Details and you go to the PowerShell DSC and you go to the Compliance Issues. Here you will find additional information about your issues. It's maybe easier to read what's happening, but it's only showing you the latest run, the status of the latest run. So this is a quick and easy way to find the logs, check what's going on, see if your server is communicating properly with XOAP. Also, in the groups you can see the configuration version, so be sure that correct version is applied. And one more thing, if you go to Configuration Management Overview, here you will find information on how many nodes are compliant, how many in running state are non-compliant, or maybe didn't have any successful run ever. And that's all. Those are the quick tips and tricks how to troubleshoot DSC using XOAP. Thank you all for watching and check our other videos. Bye.